Meanwhile, Egypt's Forex reserves have overtaken Nigeria's for the first time since 2011. The North African country has floated the pound, abandoning its currency peg of 8.8 per dollar. The pound halved in value and interest rates were raised by 300 basis points, helping Egypt clinch a $12 billion International Monetary Fund program. This has seen overseas holdings of local currency bonds soar to $7.5 billion from just $100 million in Nigeria, where the central bank has tried to manage the naira instead of freeing it, reserves fell 2.3% last month. The lesson? Sometimes it's better to let the market tell you what the rate should be rather than the other way around. Well, the Egyptian government is trying to encourage farmers to grow more wheat to ease its reliance on imports. But farmers complain the price at which they sell the crop is not rising in line with the cost of producing it.
It's harvest time in Al-Bahira, north of Cairo, and wheat is in high demand. The Egyptian government wants farmers to grow more of the crop, but farmers complain the price they sell it for isn't keeping pace with rising production costs.
Last year the price of wheat was $22, but this year it's reached $31. On the other hand, expenses have increased by 50%.
Egypt tops the list of the world's biggest wheat importers, bringing in 70% of its supplies from abroad. But rising inflation and the fall in the value of the Egyptian pound is making life expensive. Some imported goods have doubled in price. Increasing local production would ease reliance on overseas suppliers.
A farmer gets paid £100 a day to work from 7 AM until 11 PM. We also get a mill, which is added to the price of farming materials, which have also increased. The government takes what it needs and leaves us in the hands of merchants who set the prices for personal gain. The farmer can't store wheat because it withers.
The Egyptian government is trying to reduce wheat imports as part of the reforms agreed with the International Monetary Fund to ensure $12 billion in loans over 3 years.
Without wheat, there could be a famine. The government needs to help the Egyptian farmers instead of importing wheat from abroad.
Demand for wheat is unlikely to dip since subsidized bread is a lifeline for many Egyptians.
I can't count how many people rely on the bakery, but we produce almost 5,000 loaves of bread daily. At weekends, when schools are closed, about 3,000.
Egypt spends billions of dollars a year on bread subsidies, and with the country's struggling economy, that's a heavy burden. Catherine Omwando, CGTN.